Hey everyone, and welcome back to the second episode of our Flutter tutorial series. In the previous episode, we learned what the Flutter is and why an amazing framework for building cross-platform mobile apps. Today, we'll cover how to download and install Flutter on Windows, setting up VS Code, running Flutter Doctor to check our installations, and create and running our first Flutter project. By the end of this video, we have a fully working Flutter environment and we were ready to start coding. So let's jump right in. Alright, the first step is getting started with Flutter is downloading and installing it on your system. Go to the official Flutter website. Here you'll see different versions available for Windows, macOS and Linux. Installing Flutter on Windows. To do so, download the Flutter Windows SDK. Then click it on Android and scroll down to download, getting downloaded. If you click on it, you get it to download. Extract the folder to a location like C, and as you can see, I have already installed it and create a folder. Add the bin folder inside the C Flutter to system environment variables path. You should copy this address and get into the system environment variables. If you don't have like this and my screen, you can search it like system environment and click on it. Click on environment variables and find the path variable. Just double click on it and you hit the button new, and you should paste the address. As you can see, I have it already, so I skip this step and hit OK and OK. Now that Flutter is installed, we need to check if everything is working correctly. Open your command line or terminal and type this command. You can search command prompt and click on it. So on the screen, I type Flutter Doctor and hit enter. Actually, I misspelled. Flutter Doctor and hit it. This command will scan your system and check if all necessary dependencies are installed. The Greek check mark means everything is installed correctly. If you see this symbol, it means something is missing. If you have color red, actually it's like a big X, a major issue that you need fixed. If you see any warnings, don't worry, we'll fix them as we go. So after that, to develop and run Flutter apps, we need an IDE. IDE is short for Integrate Development Environment. We have two great options. One is download and using Android Studio. It's also recommended by Google. Or I recommend VS Code. Actually, it's very light widget and fast. But to install Android Studio, you should go to Android developer.android.com/studio. Actually, go to this website and download it. Here's check mark it and hit click and to download. After download, install it. Open the SDK manager. Make sure you have installed Android SDK, Android Visual Drive emulator actually, and Flutter and Dart plugins. You can download the Android SDK on SDK platforms, SDK tools. As you can see, I already downloaded and installed Android emulator. To download and install Flutter and Dart plugins, go back to the main screen, click on plugins and typing Flutter. As you can see, I already downloaded and installed it, and check for Dart. As you can see, I also download and install the Dart plugin. So installing VS Code, after you go to code.visualstudio.com and this website, you can get it download for Windows. Click on it, or you can click on download, go to this page and download, hit download button and getting download and installed. After we install the VS Code, we install Flutter and Dart extensions from the extension marketplace. Open VS Code on your system, go to extensions and type Flutter. As you can see, I also install Flutter and Dart plugins in my VS Code. Okay, run Flutter Doctor again and check IDE setup. Copy. I use actually I can close. Flutter Doctor, hit enter. If you see everything green, your setup is complete. Now that everything is installed and ready, it's time to create our first Flutter project. To create a new Flutter project, open your terminal or command prompt and type Flutter create, and next is your project name. Okay, I can type right here or go to command prompt, like Flutter, new project, applications. Here's I need to get the locations for my project. Okay, here's the project name. Actually, I don't want to change that, and hit enter. This command generates a Flutter project with all necessary file and folders. As you can see, I have Android folders, iOS folders, Linux, macOS, web, and Windows. To run the project on an emulator or physical devices, you should run this command, Flutter run. Okay, I open the terminal and write Flutter run. But before you hit enter and run this command, you should check right here if you have already run the emulator or physical device. If you're not, don't worry, you can click on no device. Here's the list of your devices ready to launch, and you can click on whatever you want to run the emulator. As you can see, we should wait for VS Code to connect to emulator. Okay, hit enter to run your project. If everything is set up correctly, you should see the default project app running on your emulator or connected devices. If you want to test your app or on your phone, simply enable developer mode and USB debugging to connect your phone and run. And there you have it. Your first Flutter app is up and running. In this video, we successfully installed Flutter on Windows, set up Android Studio and VS Code. It's my favorite. Run Flutter Doctor to check up setup and create and run our first Flutter app. Congratulations! In the next episode, we'll explore the Flutter project structure and understood that each file and folder does. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button and subscribe for daily Flutter tutorials. See you in the next tutorial.